Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be getting ready with all the new Shop Miss A products they have come out with. It's a lot, okay? It took me all day on Saturday to go through all of the stuff here. I literally organized all my Miss A makeup into these bags. Some of it's empty because a lot of my makeup is sitting right here in front of me. But I have 3 of these bags, 3 of these little bags, 3 of these completely filled up. It's crazy. I'm going to use one of these today for my eyes. And then I'm going to be using this mink set, one of my favorite brush sets that Miss A sells. It comes with all your favorite brushes in here that you could possibly need for a face and eyes. Today I'm going to be using my pink beveled sponge and my pink mini PawPaw sponge. I'm going to start off by using cleansing water. This is the coconut water complex 10% that I put into this. I always restock. I'm going to be taking one of these pure cotton rounds. This is by the AOA. They retail for $1. You get 40 per pack. I'm just going to take some onto that and I'm just going to wipe my face off. This is my little purse I use to trim up my eyebrows. I use this. This is not an AOA Studio product. This spoolie is an AOA Studio E19. Really good. I use it for my brows to brush them. I love how long the brush is, so you just have a nice little angle there. And I don't usually do my full brow until after I'm completely done so that I can get all the makeup and whatever else out of my brow. So right now I'm just trimming. And then I take one of these pink AOA Studio brow razor blades. And I just trim down the hair and do the bottom. So now I'm going to put on my primer. This is the AOA Studio Pore Filling Primer. One of my favorite primers right now from Miss A. It is sold out. I take about that much and I really like it. It makes your skin feel really, really soft. Today we're going to be using the Flawless Long Wear Foundation. This is the newest foundation from Miss A and I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm going to take my pink beveled sponge and I'm just going to add this onto the sponge like this. Set that to the side. I'm going to take it to my wrist so that I don't have too much product. And I'm not big on foundation. I just like to cover up any spots, blemishes that are on my face. And then the concealer will do the rest of the job for me. I usually use this for my foundation, and this is the Hide Concealer. And this is in the shade Vanilla, but that's what I normally use. The AOA Studio did come out with these new concealers. This is the Locked Creamy Concealer, and it retails for $1.88. I'm going to use the Light Warm. I am going to kind of give you a looky look at them just to show you just what this concealer does. We're just going to get that baby in real quick. I take it onto the eyelid. Like that. And I don't feel like it gave me a lot of coverage. I'm just going to take this Fair Ivory. This is the PawPaw liquid concealer. I'm just going to take a little bit there. And then I'm going to take this E111 brush. I usually wet my brushes before I use them. I'm just going to show you over here. the difference in this concealer compared to that. So now I'm just gonna blend this in. This side doesn't seem as concealed as this side. It looks and feels like it's concealed really well. It covered up a lot of my dark spots. This side you can still see some texture and dark spots. So I'm just going to take more of this liquid concealer and just blend it in. I'm going to take some of this Perfect setting powder. I do have the new powders, but I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like it shows texture. Today, since I'm going to be wearing this for the day, I'm going to be using the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. This is in Soft Light. I'm just going to take my blender, take a little bit like that, and just set. I don't like to use powders, but I really don't have any setting sprays, and at the end I am going to set my face with my regular setting spray. It doesn't show as much texture. I feel like I'm using like a regular powder on my face, so that's why I like the old AOA Studio setting powder. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes. I am really going by this 9-color Cherry Blossom palette. These are the colors I am kind of working around. I'm really digging this purple, this here, and then obviously these colors down here. It's going to be very pretty. I'm going to be using the AOA Studio new travel eye brush set. It comes with all these brushes here. You have your angled brush, you have your shading brush. This is a shader type brush. Then you have your eyebrow brush, and then I guess a concealer type brush. But those are the eye brushes we have for today. I may use some of the mink brushes over here. The E136 brush I'll probably use to kind of get the crease. I'm going to start to set my eyes. I'm just going to add that to the lid. Now I'm going to go in with the E136 brush into that lighter brown color, which was in the middle here. And I'm going to add it to the crease. I did want to try these babies out, but I have started already and I completely almost forgot. These are the makeup strips that AOA Studio came out with. I'm going to cut these in half. We'll look like a weirdo for about 10 minutes or so. Like that. I'm going to get it down here a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to go into this darker shade and darken up the edges just a tad bit. And into the crease. And now I'm going to start using these little guys. I don't know if I want to go with this one or this one. I think I might go with the darker.
I'm not okay, I just want to be something. I don't want to be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words,
I kind of do wish that the purple was a little bit darker, but I really like it. The purple is really showing. It's more of a darker look. I might take some of this Venetian Romance color and I might try to use that because it's not very bright either, but it might work. So this was the Venetian Romance in the shade Jewels. Really pretty color. Pinky, kind of sparkly color. I love it. For right now, I think I'm good on my eyes. I might take this guy and just kind of blend all the edges out here. I think I might do my bottoms now. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with my whole eye look, with the lighter brown color that we started with in the crease. I'm going to take this Princessa eyeliner. I'm just going to add it to my waterline. All right, and now I'm going to go in with my mascara. My two favorites are the Volume Boosting and the Fat Lash. These two are my go-tos. I'm going to be using the Rose Gold AOA Studio eyelash curlers to curl my lashes today. I'm going to use my AOA Studio mirror. I do have the old school one, but since you cannot buy this one, I'm not going to be using it in the video, but you can still get these ones. I haven't used the Fat Lash in a while, so I think I might use the Fat Lash today.
I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy. You gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest. I just wanna be the best.
I love that it has that tip there and then the thickness, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a perfect applicator.
I just wanna be the best at what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love.
I'm gonna clean this up just a tad with my blender here. But once we're all done, it won't look so crazy. So now we're going to do some contour. And I'm going to use the Eraser Foundation in the shade Cappuccino. So I'm just going to add this in the spots where I need a little bit of color.
Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13.
So that didn't work right quite nicely. So I'm going to go in with my AOA Studio bronzer. It looks like this. This is in the shade Canal. And I'm just going to add that to my bronzing areas, hopefully to darken it up a little bit. Yeah. Just a tad because we're a little lighter than I want to be. This is the new bronzer. The Venetian Romance Cream Bronzer. So here. Now, if you want like a light coverage, this is great, but the Venetian is an actual kind of contour bronzer. All right, that's perfect. If you're a little darker than what you want to be, it's perfectly fine. This looks much better. Much better and much more creamier. I really like the creaminess of this. Very easy to blend. I like that. Beautiful. I love this. Now I'm going to take some AOA Studio powder, the Ivory and the AOA Studio pressed powder. They really don't have any other things for powder. I do really love the Zuri Flawless contouring palette. I love that color for sculpting, but I'm going to use something different today, so that I don't know if these are in stock, but they're really great for baking as well, or kind of sculpting out the face like that. And then I take a little down the neck just to blend that contour out of the neck, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take this around my eyes here, like that. And then I'm going to take a little to put up here, like so. This stuff is a little bit lighter and hold than this contouring palette right here. The hold on that is really nice. More of a wipe off type hold. This is the F12 large powder brush, and it looks like that. I'm going to use this to wipe or to kind of blend this off. I usually don't bake like everybody else does. I kind of get it on there and then I wipe it away. I just don't feel that baking has to sit on the face for the color to show up better. I think it shows up no matter how long you leave it on there. And then I just go down the neck here, kind of blend it around like this to get all the color kind of matching together. All right, beautiful. And that was the F12 large powder brush. I'm going to go into my Perfect bronzing powder here, and this is in the shade Latte. And I'm going to take my AOA Studio F20 brush. I have flattened it a bit. I'm just going to tap in there, and I'm going to bronze up the face. Beautiful. And now we're going to go in with some blush. I don't know. I like this. This is kind of purpley. This is my favorite blush, okay? And I use it every time, and I don't know why I always go back, but I always end up going back. And this is in Darling. It's kind of similar to the shade look we're going with. I'm going to be using the F14 contouring brush, but I use this for my blush. And I'm just going to kind of smile and just add this to my cheekbone and then move it upward.
Won't stop till the end, no.
So I have put on the blush in Darling. Beautiful. This is the Perfect Blush. I love them. I have tons of them. Also, the Amuse blush is beautiful as well. It works so good. If I recommend any blush, it would be Amuse blushes as well. Beautiful. You can tap in there at it. It is a little bright, but it's tap, 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 good to go. Since we are done with that, now we're moving on to highlighter. And the two highlighters I have here today, this is in the shade Kawaii, which is a really pretty purpley, what we're kind of going for today. And then I have Heiress, which is my favorite highlighter because I love the white shades. They are just gorgeous, shiny, beautiful. And then let's take a look at this purpley shade here so you guys can see what that looks like. And it's not like a super bright purple. It's kind of light, pretty, give you a nice purpley glow. Really nice. I might use some of this on my eyes to see how it goes. I just need to find that brush. All right, so I'm just going to take the brush we used in our crease to create the crease, and I'm going to use this to see what it would give us up here. Ooh, that's really pretty. Actually, I'm going to use that. I like that. Gives us more of a highlight glow. Ooh, onto the brow bone. And then I'm going to use Heiress for the rest of my face. And I'm just going to take the F19 highlighter brush to apply this. Take a little bit onto the eye there. This is the E123 brush. It looks like a shader brush. And I'm going to add this to the crease here, my eye, just to give us a little brighter crease. Eye crease, whatever. And then kind of move it up here. Like that. All right, beautiful. All right, and now I'm gonna do lips. I did have the Color Flush, which I think I might do a little bit of that, even though we did put powder on already, which I'm going to tell you right now, this stuff works so good. Even though you do use powder, it goes on so good. Let's show you. Oh yeah. Can you see the beauty of that? And it doesn't leave little dot spots on your makeup either when you've used it. It just looks so pretty. Even over powder, it looks so pretty. Just beautiful. My favorite blushes ever. And they just restocked, so it's good to get in there and just get it while it restocked. And they also came out with new colors as well, so that's always a good thing too. But I love these blushes. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go with Vibin, and then I'm gonna add bisque. I'll put the name here. This is the I don't know exactly the name of these, but I'll put the name and the price here. But this is the AOA Studio Matte Liquid Lipstick, which you can't buy anymore. But I'm using it because I love it, and that's just how it goes. So I'm just going to add this and then add that, and I'll come back.
I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man. Now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing. Yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100. Cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something.
That's that. I'm almost done. I'm going to do my brows now. To finish this look up, I'm going to get my spoolie back out to brush out any makeup that's in my brows. I'm just darkening them up a little bit, kind of filling in spots that where my brow is not. And then with my spoolie, I usually just kind of fix it up like that. Just kind of fill it in. And then I'm going to take my Easy Brow Gel and I'm just going to add it to my brows. And then we're done. We're good to go. And that is the finished look. And I'm going to just take my blender now and just kind of go over the whole face to kind of set everything that we've done. Take my makeup down like that. And then I'm going to take my regular Morphe setting mist because I don't really like using any other. I did add some of this I Love Do lip oil to my look. It looks really pretty and I like the softness it gives my lips. Obviously, I don't really care for lip glosses or anything that goes on the lips that's gonna make my lips feel like it's coming off. It gives your lips a nice cushiony soft feel. I like that. This is the finished look with all the Miss A products. I will leave all the products down below that I used today for this look. But yeah, so I will leave my affiliate link down below so that if there's anything in this tutorial that you guys want to purchase, you can just go down into the description, click my link. It'll take you straight to Shop Miss A. If you guys have any questions or need help finding anything, just leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. Alrighty guys, I'll see you on my next one. Bye-bye.
I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want in life.